welcome to part, what am I on, 8. Yeah, part 8 of my Danganronpa playthrough. Yeah, hey Eldon. Okay, what happened last time? Hey, we just hung out with people. Okay. Oh yeah, Monokuma called us to the gym. Okay. It's been a couple days. Okay. He's arrived! Okay. Well, Hero heard wasn't the sound of construction, but it could have been an explosion. Huh? Or maybe a machine gun. Pooh pooh pooh! That can kinda sound like construction in a way. What are you talking about? What? Ah ah ah! Beyond this point, my mouth is zipped. My lips are sealed. I am fully puckered. Yeah, last stream all we really did was, we hung out with a bunch of people, and Monokuma called us to the gym. About to find out why. It's a secret little secret.
And?
Fine. Then let's move on to what you can tell us. Why did you call us all here?
Say what?
You don't beat around the old bush, do ya? Ready for me to get to the point, huh?
If you
But before that, you mind if I vent a little? I'm low on energy these days. My stitchings even are losing all its shine and luster. I'm thinking it's probably I'll become of this. Yes. Yeah. Like I said before, in my first playthrough oh, thanks for the host. I got to like just right after the third trial. Yeah, and we're on chapter 2, so you've got a ways to go. Okay, I'm thinking it's probably I'm becoming this ho-hum boring old everyday life. I'm looking for something with a little more stimulation, something rife with danger and intrigue.
Yep.
Listen, can I just be frank?
Today, I'm feeling black.
The next Blacken hasn't showed up yet, so I'm getting bored.
Hey,
So I've decided to come up with a new way to motivate you. Motivate? Is it another set of videos or something? Are you gonna show us some demented thing to try and drive us all to murder? Drive you to murder? What a mean thing to say. Just awful.
You hear me?
I don't know what you got planned, but we're not going to kill each other anymore. No matter what you do, I swear to God we won't. That's very big talk. Do your very best to back it up, okay? Now then, with your permission, let me begin. So this time it's embarrassing memories and secrets. As long as you're alive, it's a given that there's things you don't want other people to know about you. So I did a little investigating on my own, and I dug up some of your darkest secrets.
And those embarrassing memories and secrets are all contained in the envelopes I have right here. I'm going to hand them out now, so take a second to take a peek.
As Monokuma spoke, he tossed the envelopes at our feet. I quickly snatched the envelope with my name written on it. I nervously pulled out what was written inside. and my entire body suddenly went rigid. Makoto wet the bed until he was in the 5th grade. Setting the bar low, huh? What? If anyone finds out about this, I might have to go on a killing spree. Nah. Killing spree. How'd you find out about this? Everyone started talking at once. You have 24 hours. If someone doesn't become blackened by then.
Extreme!
All your deepest, darkest, most embarrassingest secrets will be exposed to the world. Maybe I'll roll by a crowd intersection in a van strapped with loudspeakers and spill the beans. Yeah! Wouldn't that be so embarrassing? So, that's what you meant by motivate. Yep, you got it. They are pretty unpleasant. Trust me. None of you want me to reveal your stuff, right? It's definitely something I'd rather people not know, but we'd never kill over something like that.
What?
What'd you say?
Count on
He's right. Your motivation, your plan is your plan is doomed to fail. No one's gonna murder someone for this kind of thing.
This is kind of depressing.
Oh no. Is it because, for better or worse, what are you doing? Sit. So I got my dog in here. Okay, is it because, for better or worse, your memory, in a way, is connected to the outside world? I have stuff I wouldn't want anyone to know no matter what. So I assume you'd all be the same. Which is why I put so much effort into preparing this next motive. Man, you're saying you really won't kill each other over this stuff? That just sucks. Well, what can you do? Okay, then in 24 hours, I'll expose all your secrets just to make myself feel a little better.
Okay.
So sad, so depressed, fare not well. With an almost convincing look of depressed dejection on his face, Monokuma proceeded into the gym's depths.
So,
I didn't know what to expect at first, but maybe we dodged the bullet on this one. I mean, yeah, having the secrets revealed is gonna be totally embarrassing, but that's seriously not enough to give someone a reason to kill, right?
Listen to
Good
me.
news, everyone! I have a brilliant idea!
You hear me?
Why don't we all just confess the secrets in those envelopes right now, right here and now?
Without a doubt.
If we do that, any and all motive for a murder will vanish. That's pretty smart, right?
Quiet down
Okay,
and
so
listen.
my embarrassing thing is, I don't want to hear your stupid story. What? Besides, I don't want to talk about it. I don't care what anyone says. I don't want to talk about mine.
as for me,
Neither do I. Not because it is unpleasant, but because it is impossible.
oh,
Well, it's just human nature to want to hear it when you say it's impossible. Come on, it'll be good for you. Absolutely not.
come on, come
It's
on.
okay. Just a little bit. Come on, come on, come on.
Honestly,
As I said.
here
Come on,
we
come on, come on.
go.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Hey,
I said I don't want to talk about it. You human bag of lard. Let me do that again. I said I don't want to talk about you human bag of lard. How was that? Was that terrible? Yeah, that was terrible.
say what?
Gah! I agree with them. There's no need to discuss it. What do you think, Chihiro?
I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. I don't really want to talk about it right now. But I also don't want to leave things the way they are, so maybe I can talk about it later. Oh, that's what's up. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone.
So,
If you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to. I'm not super excited to talk about it either.
That's true.
If everyone's that much against it, even if my bro's the one that suggested it, I gotta say no. Well, okay then. Either way, if it's just a few secrets, I'm sure nobody's about to kill anybody over it. I hope you're right. A secret so bad you kill someone to keep it. Nobody's got something like that, right? Okay, I'll stop with all the secret talk, but
You hear me?
each of us has 24 hours to get ready. Having our secrets exposed isn't going to be fun, but it's not. It's not like we're going to die because of it. So don't do anything hasty. The way you keep repeating it makes me worry even more. Oh, okay, sorry. I know it's gonna be tough, but oh,
This is a school
completely forgot it was
announcement.
nighttime.
It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep
Don't
tight.
let the bed
Don't
bugs
let the
bite.
bedbugs bite.
Nighttime already, huh? Okay, let's call it a day. Let's call it a day.
Of course.
Good idea. We need to prepare for tomorrow. I was left with an anxiety I just couldn't shake, but we left things as they were and left things as they lay. One by one, we headed back to our rooms. Secrets and memories. You don't want anyone to know about. A way to connect to the outside world. Honestly, all that crap Monokuma was spouting didn't have any effect on me. There's no way anyone would kill over stuff like that. At least that's what I thought. But maybe I was just being optimistic. Which is probably why, without too much of a struggle. Jeez, I'm more tired than usual. Super tired today. I fell asleep. But what I didn't know is that even then, a tragedy was taking place. Up here it comes. Hey, do you have a second? I want to confide in you. It's about the prevailing world attitude right now. The difference between passive and active. I mean, for example, it's the difference between like, oops, I killed him, and yeah, that's right, I killed him. Amazing, there's a ton of people who don't understand the difference. Can you believe it? But there's a huge difference between oops and that's right. You know what I'm saying, right? Anyone can kill someone to heat the moment, but surprisingly few can do it with a calculated intent. To make that choice, then put it into action. It's way harder than just letting your emotions lead you. It's all about preparation, resolve. So maybe you're wondering, what's the point I'm trying to make?
Well, I'm not totally sure myself. Maybe you should try reading between the lines.
Huh. Morning. Good. Good morning. Oh!
Good morning.
Was not expecting that. Wah! No, ooh wah! Oop, oop, oop. Nice reaction. I didn't see you there. Or I didn't see... Oh, I'm glad to see you didn't disappoint. What? What are you doing here?
Yep.
I wanted to spice things up, so instead of a school announcement, I decided to wake you up in person. What the heck for? Because it's fun! And as long as I'm here, I figured I'll let you hear it right from the bear's mouth. Hear what? I'm sure you should be acting so laid back. I mean, even though something happened to one of your buddy classmates? What?
Say what?
What? Your face is all blue, like someone on the verge of death. What happened? What are you talking about? That's for me to know and you find out. Good luck. Good luck. Something happened to someone. Was it? No, it can't be. There's no way someone would. But what if? No, what ifs are pointless, especially now when the dining hall. I need to get to the dining hall. Makoto. Are you okay?
Hey.
Did Monokuma talk to you too? Hiro, Hina, Sakura, and Byakuya. You're the only one here. Where's everyone else? Either they're already off trying to verify what Monokuma said, or they've fallen victim to something that Monokuma mentioned. The something?
Perhaps.
It can't be. Has it happened again? Murder. After hearing what Monokuma had to say, the worst possibility forced its way into my mind. It takes everything I had to drive that thought home, or away. So, if something really did happen, does that mean someone did it because of what happened yesterday?
Huh?
It can't be. That stuff was a bunch of old memories. Just old memories? Don't be so sure about that. Clearly someone felt it was more important than that. Huh? To judge someone else's values based on your own outlook. Do you realize how dangerous that is? What? Why didn't you say something yesterday?
Naturally.
Did you already forget? This isn't a co-op game. It's every man for himself. What good does it do me to go out of my way to help you?
Just the worst.
Stop saying that already. There's something wrong with him, for serious. Did he get brainwashed or something?
Wait.
That's not important. What matters right now is that we find out what happened.
That's fine.
She's right. Let's all split up and begin looking. How the game is afoot. Okay. Leave the area, of course. Okay, where to go? No, that's the dorm. It would probably be on the second floor, I'm assuming. Okay, I knocked on all the doors, but nobody answered. Did they all go to see what happened? Oh, then what about the second floor of the school? That's the one place that's new to all of us, so it seems like a natural place for... Oh. Wait, where's the map? Oh, okay, that's blocked off, so there's like another way. Oh, I really don't. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Gotta go this way. I don't like how this is like tank controls. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to talk to everybody. Like, seriously, what would be the point in that? Do I really want to hear what Hero has to say? Oh. The door to the girls' locker room. Oh, the door to the girls' locker room. I have no way of unlocking it, so I couldn't go in if I wanted to. Huh? The door's open, but aren't these supposed to be locked?
For this investigation, I have unlocked the doors. Please look around to your heart's content.
Oh, that's cool. An investigation.
It's all clear
Just
now.
as I thought. Byakuya!
I see.
Judging from what he just said, there can no doubt a murder really has taken place. Come on. And the locker rooms? They're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? Huh? Suspicious? It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room. We can mutter as if talking only to himself. Or he was muttering as if talking only to himself. Without waiting for a reply, he pressed his hand against the girls' locker room door. And the door swung open without a sound. In that moment, time seemed to freeze. Snap. What? I don't know how long it took me to fully comprehend the reality of what I was looking at. But as soon as I did, a wild, almost primeval scream escaped from my mouth. Yeah, deadly life, that's what's up. I tried to suppress my screaming, but it was useless. It surged out of me, like water from a spring gushing out of the ground. Byakuya, on the other hand,
Very
most
strange.
unusual, don't you think? He was totally calm, almost like he was watching this all unfold in front of a TV screen.
I see.
Look, Chihiro's corpse has been suspended somehow, and something's been written on the wall in blood. Bloodlust. Such a brutal way to kill someone. No, this is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? They killed her. How could it not be brutal? No, that's not my point. This murder is far too bizarre for any everyday amateur to have committed it. Unlike with Sayaka, this murder was not a crime of passion or necessity. It's almost as if whoever did this did it for fun. You see what I mean, don't you? What? My head was swimming. I was still really too confused to understand what he was trying to say. And before I could even begin, I began to clear my head.
What the
Hey, I heard screaming. Did something... Yeah, I'm not gonna scream like that. Chihiro! My lungs would give out.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
What the heck was that? Oh, that's right. You were unconscious during Sayako's, so you don't know about it. What you just heard was the body discovery announcement. Apparently, when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement plays to let everyone know. I imagine it's so that the search for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved. Proceed fairly? By discovery announcement, then Chihiro really is dead, yes. Before you start screaming your head off, go round everyone out. It seems another game has begun. Another life or death game to uncover the killer. A killer. Taka bolted out of the locker room. As everyone made their way to the scene, it felt as if no time at all passed. It was like my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. We all just stood there, gathered around Chihiro's body.
Damn.
Darn, I couldn't keep her safe. So there's another victim. Which means we are now in the same position once again. Heck, man. What the heck is this? It's a dream. This is a dream. It's all just a dream. And in fact, I haven't even been born yet. I don't have any memory of ever being alive. Ugia! Shut up. A surveillance camera. Mastermind must have been watching Chihiro as you're watching as Chihiro was killed. They know what happened, so they're still forcing us to go through with it. The word bloodless is written on the wall in blood.
So...
I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But you know, that thing about writing bloodlust in blood, doesn't it sound kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. And at the scene of each crime, the word bloodless is written in the victim's own blood. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings.
What is this?
Then this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack. The real? Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack is here in the school?
No way!
But there's no way! But going as far as write bloodlust, I'm at the scene. I am surprised at their stupidity.
Well,
I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. Ah! What is it now? Toko! Hino's pointing toward the entrance to the girls' locker room. What? Ah! Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there. No! Why? 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 Gadunk. She fainted. Or she fainted. That did not sound good. Toko! Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up! Oh, that's right. I just remember what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood.
Oh,
So she is hemophobic. I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. What was your first guess? She writes love novels, like Twilight and 50 Shades of Grey. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like on purpose. So she didn't faint on purpose. It doesn't count. Gotcha.
just a second.
Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up. As if she'd heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake. As if she literally jumped up from where she was laying. It was such a strange reaction. I was at a total loss for words. She leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. In no time flat, she was just standing there, ignoring the physical contortions she had to go through. Her emotions were totally haphazard. What? Sorry about that. I was just so shocked, you know? It happens, right? What was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine. Yeah! Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? Yeah!
What the heck?
She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and back, a top ending and bottom, or at the bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies.
Well,
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No, everything's fine. At least the students are all gone. Or at least the stuff is all gone. That's a good thing, right?
I see.
It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Oh my gosh, how dumb are you? Your eyes seem strangely vacant. It might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being. I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Taka, could you help me? Huh? She totally ignored me. Very well. You take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Hold on a second. Rushing to an investigation, the mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that. There is no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course.
Right as rain. But don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life. Because That's how graduation works. Then it happened again. Is that what you're saying? That another one of us killed a fellow student? What does that freak you out? You guys got no balls. You know that? Is that just nothing? Or isn't just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want. Okay. Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry. Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right? I sure did, chum.
It's the Monokuma file!
Allow me to present the next Monokuma file. I know how much you must be looking forward to it.
See ya later!
So please do your very tippy-top best on this investigation. Which part?
No way!
Yeah, what was lost in translation? Do we really gotta do another investigation? I mean, that caught me off guard. Oh, examine the corpse of one of your friends. Examining the corpse of one of your friends? Having to suspect all our other friends? I hate this. I can't take it anymore. I hate it too! I've had enough. I'm getting out of here.
Hey!
What do you plan on doing? There's nowhere to run. Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is simply an object. You are quite enthusiastic about all of this, are you not?
Naturally.
How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. But that's true. But to jump into it so soon...
What?
What? Do you want to die? Fine, then go off and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead. You're a waste of space.
Damn you!
A dead body is an object?
Piece of shit!
Chihiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect, or I'm gonna beat some into you.
Calm down.
Someone stop bickering. Everyone stop bickering. Oh, listen. There's some truth in what Byakuya said. Kyoko,
Because...
if we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro,
That's
then
right.
unless we do something, more victims could start piling up.
What?
Forget more victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead meat.
Hey!
Hold on. If that's a worry, you don't have to worry any longer. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. What? I don't remember any rule like that. I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right? The new rule has been added to the regulation menu. Okay, yeah, once the murder takes place, a class trial will begin. Oh. With minimum restrictions. Oh. Where is it? The guilty party may only... Okay, yeah, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people during any single killing game. Okay, I guess there you have it.
So then.
In that case, why not limit it to 1 person?
Hey!
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. No, Just one would totally murder that possibility.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial. I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then one more person's life could still be in danger. Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch!
You need to shut the heck up! Well, for now, Taka and me are going to drop Toko off at her room. Nice. I'm gonna get dropped off.
There is nothing to be done.
We have no time to stand around. We must begin our investigation. Totes sweet. If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro, then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife. That's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. First off, I better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 o'clock a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Hey, Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Okay. Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know. So, what did you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allows you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No, I just...
Stop talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So you're inviting me to come with you. You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. Kinda curious. The poster got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. I can feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
But the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well then... but...
What?
But we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. The word bloodlust is written on the wall. What's the meaning behind it? Bloodlust. There's a dumbbell on the floor, and this is a blood stain. There's a blood stain on the dumbbell. Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Locker room dumbbell. Okay, I think that's it. Hold on. We have more to check out here. Okay. I use the locker room all the time. Now, it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else than carried here. She was very light. That is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still.
Well,
I still think she came here on her own by choice. What makes you say that? She's been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would you... Hold up. Oh. My bad. Wrong voice. Would she really have been exercising that late?
perhaps.
Hina and myself are usually in the locker rooms during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night?
However,
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but that she also would have come with someone else. It's a possibility, I think. Okay, still more. Dude had a complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did. Which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? Or did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. Sexist. I don't know, man. I haven't really thought about that stuff. Because of Chihiro's complex, I can't help wondering what it might be. Now I believe it's time for us to move on. Huh? Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. So this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun. It's no fun if you don't, right? There's a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf, which have nothing to do with the case. Oh, Monacoing. Okay, that's what's up. That's not even the scene of the crime, idiot. Okay, dang, dude. What am I missing? Maybe this gun was used to... No, impossible. If that was true, Chihiro would be riddled with holes. A surveillance camera. Even as Chihiro was being murdered, I bet the mastermind was just sitting there watching. They know what happened, or what's happened. So they're still forcing us to go through with this. We gotta at least try to figure out where we should check without my help. Okay. If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
You call for me? Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure. What's up? Oh, it's going good, Steel's Eagle. Or do you just want to be called Eagle? Yeah, it's going good, just investigating a murder. Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card reader has all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. Chihiro's dead. Yep. Strung up, we think it was Genocide Jack who killed her, though we have zero evidence. So yeah, just investigating. Other than that, we learned about what's it called? Yeah, we learned about the body discovery announcement, which is basically Monokuma makes an announcement when 3 or more people discover a dead body. Toko fainted, so Hina and Taka are taking her to her room, and Byakuya is stringing us along. Oh, kind of like Fred from A Pup Named Scooby-Doo. I knew who it was. It was Red Herring. If you didn't grow up in the 90s, you would not get that reference. Oh, I guess you did get the reference. Cool. Okay. You can only enter the locker room corresponding with the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for 2 people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct? If there were some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. Okay, but did you watch A Pup Named Scooby-Doo? Yeah, I mean, I was born in '88, grew up in the '90s. We never had cable, but like we would always go to my grandma's house and watch it. It was a decent show, like a Scooby-Doo reimagining with. So I'm 10 years your senior. But yeah, it was. If you ever get a chance, check it out. I mean, it's nostalgic for me. But yeah, every episode, Fred will always blame a character named Red Herring, who was a bully. But yeah, check it out. Oh yeah, last thing before I continue though, I was on Wikipedia last night. Oh, so you have seen it. Okay, so last night though, I was on Wikipedia, and apparently, I don't know how familiar you are with Big Bang Theory or Young Sheldon, but apparently, Young Sheldon, the actor for him, voiced young Shaggy and Scoob. So yeah, that's an interesting little tidbit. Alright, let's continue with the murder investigation. And then, and the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone their handbook, correct? I know, right?
Of course.
Like it was just. I'm just like I did not know that. Yeah, I feel like that kid looked him up. He's 11, really talented. Yeah, it sucks that dude who played Sheldon like quit the show, but apparently he's still going to be doing the narration for young Sheldon. So I don't know. I think it's kind of jacked up that he basically made everyone lose their job, and he's like, "Well, I still have young Sheldon in the bag." Yeah, just I don't know. Just a thought. Okay, correctly correct. So true. That means only girls can go into the girls' locker room, and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means, hey Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Wow, the arrogance on this guy. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, then the killer must have been able to get in there.
So, in other words...
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
Such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But, am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulation. The answer has been right in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. No! I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Tagami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. Yeah! You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things.
Yeah.
Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it. So,
Why
so sleepy. Just listening to you make me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together. Or else, I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest of your own darn self.
That's fine.
Well. I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in. I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. Okay, card reader. We came to the main hall. So, what are we looking for? Does that mean I have to figure out for myself? There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook. No, wait, there's 3 of them. But what are they doing here? So you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbook of the dead gets delivered to this mailbox. So then, these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka. You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I imagine I turned on one of the handbooks. Oh, I immediately turned on one of the handbooks. And when I did, Sayaka Maizono. You're right. This is Sayaka's handbook. Now, do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yes, I feel like I'm starting to get it. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. That's not true. The answer would have been in front of you if, if you actually knew that about that mailbox. Kind of like how rolling back to Scooby-Doo. And I think it was, what's in Scooby-Doo? Where there was like a mystery that they didn't solve because they like never met the person. They thought it was someone else, but they didn't meet the person, so when they asked them, it was a complete stranger. And Velma's like, foul, we never met them, so it doesn't count. Like, I guess. Okay, only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I see. Yeah, now I understand. Okay, main hall ebook. E-handbooks.
What?
Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. Then the name, or the one that won't turn on, must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It won't make sense, yes. Yep, it was weird. After all, he did get pummeled into dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. The memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey!
Making me angry! Now I'm really angry!
Huh, are you very angry? Yeah, there we go. If you guys want, I'll do one bear pun per episode. Hey! What? The e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it did. If I say it won't break, it wouldn't. If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure and is waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit with it. It wouldn't do crap. Oh, but even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does.
I can't
But it's a
hear you.
secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what his weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken. But you might ask, how could that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on. Well,
fine.
I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. Questions for later. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Broken e-handbook. Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite. Hold on, there's still more to check out. Okay, probably the door. There's like a metal blocking the entrance. Seems like some kind of machine. Or maybe we should gotta talk to him again. What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then, you really think? You truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat
Absolutely.
myself.
I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using bizarre and brutal methods. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. They say he killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented, psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong. You're not wrong to wonder. But words, mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Oh, and I have a basis to to believe that. I assure Genocide Jack is one of us. Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
It's all clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence does something like that really? Hey you two! Big trouble. Need your help.
I don't have time to play
We're
with
busy.
you.
Leave us alone. But it's an emergency. Emergency! Come on, please. You gotta help me. This is a serious emergency. Please, you gotta help me. Just calm down, okay, Hina? But it's an emergency. An emergency? What happened? Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very
Since it's Toko,
strange.
I must admit, I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay, didn't have to read that line. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no. And, that'd be the end of it. Okay, come on, hurry! Wait for us, Hina.
Let's
It
go.
looks like she headed to the dorms, to Toko's room most likely. You're right. Okay. Is Toko inside? Some kind of emergency? Oh, right. Oh, maybe I should talk to Hina first. You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So, what's this emergency? Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in the room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know? See what she was doing. But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out, and she kept saying all this weird stuff.
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, that's a good idea. I may as well give it a shot. The door swung open slowly and silently. Holy crap! An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
Won't let Genocide Jack have control.
And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time when I rang the door, when I rang a little while ago. I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend. Doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door. Does that mean the same thing as Byakuya? Or does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer, Genocide Jack, really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared?
But
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Hey Byakuya, you think you could talk to her? To come out of her room, I mean?
That's
Sure,
fine.
whatever. Huh? You're really gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be a nice guy when you want to be. Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments,
what do you want?
leave me alone. You're all so annoying. Bacula.
It's Byakuya.
I'm sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. And with that, the door slammed shut. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on. Hey, Byakuya. What was Toko talking about just now? Something about promise?
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But
Stop.
if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's
Well
go.
then, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. But Byakuya and I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking toward his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library. Come on, let's go in. Is there evidence that proves it was just a Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Don't make me say it again. If I remember, on the other side of the store, it's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It'll all make sense once you're inside. Whoa! There's so many books and files. And so much dust, too.
So, in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. Okay. If you pay attention to your surroundings, you're sure to discover that value in for yourself. There's a wooden box. It's empty. Although, judging by the smudge in the dust, it looks like there was something inside. I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. An extension cord, huh? Huh? It's a desk lamp. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
what?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. This shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one at random. You have a sharp eye indeed to select that file, huh? That's the report on the presidential assassination. The one, or the original, is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. Without making a sound, I return the file to the shelf. There's so many file stuff in the show. What's in all these things? Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there. You're just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. There's a ton of thick files stuffed onto the bookshelf. If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? All those files are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you expect to leak. Oh? So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of the library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here. It's home to classified government documents, police reports, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. Well, it's not that. It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put all this together? I suppose it goes to show just how powerful Hope's Peak truly wields, or how much power Hope Peak truly wields, or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible.
What?
What do you mean, usually? Usual, normal, ordinary, simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the true nature, or the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there is no doubt. Hold on a second. You're saying you've read all these documents and more than once? But all this has to be like top secret, confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty, huh? Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible?
So, in other words...
I already told you. There's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council, and I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forward. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me, which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the material gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. The idea is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And what always interests me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's excellent. It's excellent mental exercise. I've saw more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. Yeah, as he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf. This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack case has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin with, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that at every crime scene, the word bloodless is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that when the victim is the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodless is written in blood, and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the way, or it's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. Save your surprise. The best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, when the when the victims are suspended. The only ones who know about that particular fact were members of the police and other higher ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victims. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So how could the killer have known to suspend the victim?
That's
That's
right.
the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So in other words,
The culprit isn't a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack. Bum bum bum! Yeah.
in other
That's
words,
right. There is evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. But then, Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fiendish killer. Really is such a brutal, fiendish killer. Really is walking around among us.
Interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of our little gang. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Such
If you
ignorance.
get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Byakuya, about that Genocide Jack case file. Could you let me see it? Well,
That's
you
fine.
didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Byakuya handed me the file, and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached the page where photos from the scene of each crime had been collected. The name of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. Hold up. Okay. Ken Harada, office worker 32. The murder took place in the parking lot of the victim's apartment complex. The victim's son suffered multiple stab wounds across his body, believed to have been inflicted with the same scissors that were later used to attach the victim to a wall. Okay, as the other... Okay, as with the other cases, at the scene of the crime, the words bloodless was written in the victim's blood. The scissors used in the murder were apparently custom made, with every pair left at each murder scene seeming to be the same material and construct. It's kind of funny that they use the same lines for like everything. Okay, Ken Harada, 32. Tetsuhiro Honda, 17. Shoji Gaku, 23. Kano Issei, 14. Oh, Jensen Jack went after a child. Takashi Yoshida, 30. Tomasuna Taro. Takefumi Gono. Uchida Nahisa. Takashi Masamune. Yuto Yumejima. There was no end to it. But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All the countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. So we're not going to talk about the apartment complex thing? Right. But I don't know. I feel like this is an oversight on the developer's part, because the like they basically copy and pasted the same message. So judging from both pictures, like both people were killed in the apartment complexes. I feel like that should have been a clue. And at the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood. Now take a look at the next page, and you'll find another interesting tidbit. The next page profiling results. All of the crimes took place either on weekdays at night or during holiday. Either day or night. Oh, that's bad because. Well, never mind. I guess Saturday, Sunday would still be weekend, but you know, Japan has that 6-day school day. So, okay, the most common time for the killing to take place was on holiday in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Maybe it's considered. Okay, maybe I need to grab my thoughts. Okay, so maybe they're including weekdays as like the Saturday because of the school day. Because in Japan, your weekend is only Sunday, which I don't think is nearly enough. But what are you gonna do? Not gonna criticize the culture. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness had never come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder. You would know what that is if you saw Split.
So, in other words,
The key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality. A split personality, that's the kind of thing you see on TV. So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up till now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb. Okay, cool. Genocide Jack file.
let's go.
All right, we should get going. We should get going soon. Huh? Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Wait, Byakuya. As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Huh? Just all of a sudden like that?
I don't have time.
Come on, enough of your annoying, sorry, tired. Misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? Now take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own. Well, goodbye. And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he asked me to join him, he cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack, he's the one that killed Chihiro. Or, Chihiro. Oh. And that murderous fiend is one of us. But who is it? I have to find that out, no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go investigate one more time. I have to go back to the scene of the crime. Oh, I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too. And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can. Okay. And with that, I think we should end this part. So I want to thank everybody, for joining in, this playthrough. It's been fun. If you guys are on YouTube, hit that follow or hit that subscribe button. If you're on Twitch, hit that follow button. And I will catch you guys next time. So stay tuned, and I will see you soon.
Danganronpa.